and welcome to another nature workshop. It's been a while, hasn't it? Now, my name's Rachel, and as you probably know, I home ed just like you, and I'm also a big fan of nature. And for the last year or so, me and my friend Samantha have been doing videos with you each week on lots of different topics. You might think, well, that's it, we've learned all we need to do, spending a whole year doing that, but that is not the case. With nature, there is always something more to learn. Just like, for example, I found this outside my house, and only just this last month did I find out that this is called pineapple weed, and when you crush it between your fingers, it actually smells like pineapple. There's so much that I'm learning about nature, and we want to bring you along with us as we learn too. So there are going to be 2 videos this month. There's going to be me probably talking a bit too much about what's going on in September, and then my friend Samantha is going to take you on a nature walk and do some nature skills with you as well. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. First up, we're going to have a quiz, and I'm going to test not only your knowledge but how much you think you can trust me, because I'm going to tell you some things that are true and some things that are complete and utter lies. You need to decide whether you think they're true, whether you think I'm lying, or whether you're not too sure. So the first thing I want to tell you, remember, it could be a lie or it could be true. When you're walking around in September, you're going to see lots of lovely berries and fruit. They are all safe to eat. Anything you see in nature isn't going to hurt you, so just grab those berries, eat them and enjoy them. Is that true? Am I telling a lie? Yep, I'm telling a lie. Some of them might be safe to eat if you've got a grown-up that you can trust who can tell you about that. But no, not all berries and fruit are safe for us as humans to eat, so leave them for the birds. It's the autumnal equinox coming up soon. Equinox means sky changes. It's when the sun changes position in the sky so that we get colder at night. Am I telling the truth? Am I lying? It's a lie. The sun doesn't change position in the sky, does it? Anyway, so that's a big clue. Equinox means equal night. So there's an equal day and equal night, and we're getting close towards that soon. At the end of September, we'll be having autumnal equinox. There's a full moon coming up in September, and it's called the worm moon. Is that true or false? What do you think? Am I telling the truth? This one's a little bit tricky, because if you lived, say, in New Zealand, they are having a full moon soon that is called the worm moon. But the full moon that we see, obviously it's the same moon, but because we're seeing it in a different season, for us it's called the harvest moon. So keep an eye out for that. It's coming this week, a big full moon, often called the harvest moon, because that's when people didn't have electricity in the same way, they would still be able to go out and do their harvesting in the fields because the moon will be so bright and help them. In September, you're going to be seeing lots of seeds. So here's my next bit of information that might be true or might be a lie. When seeds fall from their tree or their plant, they need to fall near that tree or plant, because that's obviously the best place for them to grow, because something like them has already grown there. What do you think? Do you think that's true, or do you think that's a lie? It's a lie. Seeds need to be dispersed, that means spread about, far away from the trees that they came from, so they're not fighting over the good soil or fighting over the sun that's coming. They need their own space to do it. That's why you'll be spotting lots of seeds dispersing in September. Lastly, autumn is coming in September. Yes? No? I'm telling the truth, that one. You can trust me with that one. Autumn is coming. Some days like this day, it might feel a bit like summer and autumn are having a bit of a fight, or a Barney, as they used to say when I was younger, to try and decide who's going to win out. But autumn, it's going to win. It happens every year. So autumn is coming. I'm getting a little bit closer to home, and in a minute I'm going to show you something that I made inside my house. But I want you to think about 3 things this month. September is here. It's a brilliant time for spotting lots of different things in nature. But I want you to focus on 3 things. I want you to look out for seeds. Okay, see, when you look at a seed, see if you can work out how it disperses. How does it travel far away from its parent plant or tree? Number 2, the sky. The sky is going to be having some significant changes. Gone will be the long nights of summer, and we'll be starting to see it get darker and darker. We've got the autumnal equinox coming up, and so that's a good thing for you to explore. What is the autumnal equinox and why does it happen? And lastly, we've got seasonal changes. Like I said, autumn is coming and you'll start to spot the clues that that is happening. The leaves will be changing colour, the temperature will be changing, even different animals will be behaving in different ways. Lots of things to look out for. So seeds, the sky, and some seasonal changes. Now have a look at something that I made and then we'll have one last chat before you go. You're going to need something round to draw around. It could be small, it could be medium, or it could be large. Draw around that 4 times. Then you're going to have one in half and you're going to use crescent shapes on the others. See if you can guess what we're trying to make. Cut them out and you've got some phases of the moon. Then you just need to decorate them. I used chalk paint so it was nice and dark and I made sure to do the edges too. But you could collage, you could do gold, you can make them look really realistic, do anything you fancy and then hang them up. So here I am back at home with my moons behind me, and before you go I just wanted to say something quickly but that I think is really important. With September, as the seasons change and we see lots of new things around us, often we start new things as well, and sometimes that can be really exciting. Sometimes it can be terrifying, and I just want to let you know that it is okay to be scared of some of the new things that you might be starting this month too. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a little bit embarrassed to tell you that I'm scared of this because I don't think most people are, but tomorrow I'm getting my hair cut and it's going to be quite different and I'm scared. I've always been a little bit nervous of going to the hairdressers, and I'm a little bit extra nervous because I'm going to a place that I've never been before, that I think everyone's so much cooler than me there, and my hair's going to be cut a bit different, and I'm nervous. And I've decided that that's okay. It's okay for me to be scared. I can talk to my husband about it, I can talk to my kids about it, I can even tell the people when I'm there, look, I'm a little bit nervous about this. And I'm still going to do it anyway because I've decided that it's a good thing for me to do. But there might be things that you are nervous about this month. And so when this video finishes, can you talk to the grown-up about that? Talk about the new things that you're going to be doing in September together for your home education, and share if there's any of those things that make you feel a little bit nervous. Anyway, I hope you have a great month of exploring nature and learning together. And next time you'll see Samantha. So have a great time.